Hi guys, welcome back to the Ultimate Decades. The year is 1360 and I have a special video for this one. We've been playing for 60 years and I have 60 videos on my channel. So I want to make sure that I make it accessible to you all if you want to jump in the middle of the challenge so that you don't have to watch like hundreds of episodes to be caught up on what is going on. But here's the lore on the backstory of my Gen 4 heir so that we can then get into gameplay. I am going to introduce you to Edric Rolfe. He is my Gen 4 heir, and he is a walking contradiction. So he grew up in a family that lost almost everything, but somehow he still believes he's meant for more than the life he was born into. Starting from the very beginning, he was an unhappy infant, which makes sense. He was born a twin, but his brother died when he was 4 during the plague, during the Black Death. Growing up, he just lost a lot of people, his grandma, his grandpa. So even from a really young age, everything just wasn't really stable. He also has the distant trait, which is honestly a direct result of how he was raised. So his parents weren't really affectionate people. His mom had gone through multiple pregnancies and losses and just really became emotionally drained. And his dad wasn't much better. He didn't really show much emotion. And so Edric just didn't learn how to connect with people. And also, if you look into his sister's also mean. And that is his only other sibling. We can understand the distant trait. Now, onto snob. The snob trait is a little interesting because you wouldn't imagine that, but I think he just refuses to accept the life that he was born into. As you can tell by his outfit, he keeps himself cleaner than the rest of his family. He tries to dress nicer and maybe act more put together. He really wants to learn the charisma skill. He wants to get into that. He wants to just learn more than just farming like his family's been doing. He just wants to belong somewhere. And now onto high self-esteem, which feels out of place, but I think it matches with the snob trait because I think he has more confidence and he thinks that he's meant for something bigger. And then practice make perfect also ties into this as well. He's not naturally skilled at anything. All of his skills are pretty low, but he's the kind of person that would keep trying and would easily, I think, gain those skills. Now, alluring goes with his soulmate aspiration. He knows how to present himself. I think that's why that alluring trait is there. He's gonna know how to maybe flirt. Now, onto his soulmate aspiration. It's ironic. He's never really seen a healthy relationship. His parents didn't marry for love, and their marriage didn't last. They ended up getting a divorce, which is really not something that happens during this time period. His mom was just so unhappy, and she had provided a son. Now, onto the fear of unfulfilled dreams. I think he's just driven. He just doesn't want to live and die as a serf again. This is 4 generations deep. I think he wants to go somewhere. We've just been surviving up until this point, and now he feels like maybe he has some ground to walk on. So that is what I had set up for the background of the last 60 years. Today is actually a harvest crops day, which means that we can switch out our crops because we are switching into a new season. It's day 14 of winter. So we're going to go into spring tomorrow. So that means I need to switch out all of these crops into spring crops. Thankfully, the kids are not in school so that we have a ton of people to help with that. I'm going to go ahead, have Henry come out here and harvest everything. And then I think Adelaide would join us. Backstory on who is Henry and Adelaide if you're just joining. Henry is the father of Edric, and Adelaide is the mother of Edric. And then we have Nadya here. Nadya is Henry's wife, so the stepmom of Edric. And Nadya recently just had a baby. They just had a baby named Dorothea, and Apparently she's laying on the ground. They didn't want to put her in the crib. But we do have a role for Dorothea today, and we also have a role for our other household. This one over here, we have some family members over there that have a death roll. The death rolls happen every time someone ages up. Let's switch out all of these plants. Look, those are magnificent quality. Oh, those are perfect. Wow, I can't believe that. I might try and harvest them and plant like a row of roses, because roses I think are $100 a pop, and we do need some money. We have 43,000, but we have to buy our way out of serfdom very soon. Annora, would you like to go to the farmer's market for us? Annora and Adelaide could go. That would be so cute. Okay. Yeah, let's travel, guys. I don't really know my plan for Edric just yet, because he can marry, actually, in 1360. Literally today is the day that he can get married. I don't know how soon I want him to get married. He's currently, so he's age 16. That's at what point they can get married. Annora, let's grab some grocery shop items. Green peas. Green bean. Apparently green peas are hard to come by. Mushrooms. I have a ton of mushrooms. Let's come over here. What do we have at the garden shop? Basil. No. I'll buy these 2 snapdragon, because I think I only have 2 of those, and I'll buy these 2 strawberry. And we can get tulips too. And anything else? Okay. $90 for 9 plants is insane. That's fine though. Okay. What did we just grab? We've got a green pea, which I'm going to put over here. A green pea. The tulips I'm going to put over in the other area. These strawberries I'll put over here. I don't need sage. I've got snapdragon that I picked up. And then the roses are going to go over there as well. Why don't you plant these? I think you need some gardening skill. And then, oh, one of our chicks aged up into a hen. Something we also need to figure out with this family is Henry has a have a child one, and guess who doesn't? Nadya. Nadya actually has the does not want to have a child trait. She just gained this one last year after she gave birth to Dorothea. I don't know. Maybe Henry is just okay, fine. At this point, he's had 3 kids. He should be fine. But and he's quite old. He's gonna have his end of life role, which is a role that I do. It's a D10 that whatever he rolls is how many years he has left to live. So in 2 years, I'm going to roll a D10 to tell me how many years he can live after that. So he could only potentially have 3 years left to live. And if that's the case, there's no way this man needs to have another child. We need to take care of the chickens. Why does it look this bad? Let's clean the coop. I did not realize that Henry had that bad of a relationship with Adelaide. It's so bad. This is his ex-wife. And as you can see, there's a reason they got a divorce. But she actually lives over here, just like in that area, with a horse. They have a horse over here. I never play with her simply because I think she gave birth to 9 children, and so I'm like, I'm just gonna keep her on the lot. I don't want to just throw her off, and she's been with like 2 of my Sims, so I gave her a little home to live in. We have Edric over here who's tense because he's near family. He says, I just need to escape this family. I'm wondering if he would marry simply to try and get out of his family home. I know that's what he would do actually, but it's more of, would he leave? Because so far, every single sim that I've played has only ever lived on this lot. So what is his plan? What's he going to do? I know he has the soulmate aspiration and all of his traits, but like, who is he? What is he going to do for a career? It's all of those things. And he's still in school, which he could drop out and get a career at this point. He could take an interest in like making nectar, which is right here. And he could try to sell to the royals and things like that. I think that would be a fun thing that we do, because we've really only ever done it where we run this tavern. And now we don't even have the tavern really set up. We just have this here, and everyone else lives Like, this family lives over here. We don't have this running as a tavern anymore. What is Henry's nectar making? Oh, he doesn't even have nectar making. He's really good at gardening, handiness, fishing, horse riding, and Edric's got handiness, foraging, mischief, and fitness. I don't know what we could do with handiness, because that's his highest skill. I don't know how that could go into a career path. But where's Nadya? Nadya, can you come in here and put these on the clothesline, please? He's currently an armor polisher as a page. So your liege will teach you all about proper armor care and upkeep. You may need to take some trips to the blacksmith for the knight's repairs and fittings, but carrying all those heavy items of metal is sure to build your strength. He has acquired the swordsmanship skill. He can now challenge others to a duel, and more duel types will be unlocked, and Edric will have an increased chance of winning. Nadya, could you make food? Could you make some type of food, please? What could we make? Those are desserts. Let's do no pantry foods. Oh, I have nothing unlocked because I have simple living on, and that means that they have to have all of the ingredients to be able to make the food. Because no one else did any gardening today, just Henry has completed the harvest crops event, because Nadya has not. Neither has Edric. Annora did. Annora did plant some plants. Oh, what's going on with Dorothea? Annora is up here hanging out with her. Apparently she's just laughed. Do you want to hang out with your little sister? One thing about Annora, she is so funny because her traits are mean and loyal. She has high self-esteem, and her aspiration is friend of the world. So I don't know where the mean trait came from. I don't think she actually wants to be mean. Maybe it was a trait that came out of her parents' divorce. I don't know. But she doesn't really know who she wants to be at the current moment. I'm looking here at some of her wants, and she wants to chat with Alaric. Sorry, I'm really struggling with his name. Then she wants to be friendly with Edric. Again, she never has mean once. So I'm wondering if the mean trait is something we could work out of her to where she decides later in life she doesn't actually want to be mean. Maybe it's a phase. I don't know. But what do we have going on with everyone's needs real quick? We could work on her fun. I don't know what she could do for fun. She could do a candle making. Would you like to make a candle? And Adelaide has been over here all day. Do you have anything you could do with this apothecary table? No, she doesn't. There's so much stuff you need for the apothecary skill. I want to look at Adelaide's wants. What is this? She wants to flirt with someone, and she wants to be friendly with Henry. Oh, that makes me so sad. I'm going to go ahead and send her home for the night because she doesn't actually live with us. Let's stop throwing a dance party, Nadya. I really think you and Henry need to have a chat. I know you guys have talked about it. I know you told him you don't want any more kids, but I think we need to come to a decision, especially because I'm 95% sure that since you told him that, your romance bar has went down. So, I don't know how Henry feels about this. Why don't we ask him if he wants children? He said, I'd like having more children. My cat is under my desk right now. She's just feeling very playful. She has like no other moodlets. Emotionally starving, but that's because she keeps doing dance parties out here in the fairy house instead of regenerating her emotional force. Please go do that. Stop stressing me out. And then she's gonna go feed Dorothea, and then I think go to bed. And Henry is gonna go ahead, take a bath, please, and then you can go to bed. Adelaide's still at my house. Adelaide, please. I love how this child just literally is never in her crib. I don't know how she got on the floor, because I swear the last thing we did was have Annora put her in the crib. But it's fine. It's fine. Oh, why are you sleeping in this bed? This is literally not your house. His bed is right there. I think Adelaide's gonna... No, she's not gonna go home. She's gonna check the chicken coop. Come on, let's get to bed, please, guys. Let's go. I think your emotional force is regenerated enough. Please go upstairs. Nadya, please. I have asked you to take care of your child. Please come up here and feed your child and then put her to bed. It's literally not that hard. She's been up and down these stairs like multiple times. Yes, they do have a stepladder. Why? Because I needed a second floor, but I wasn't putting a whole staircase in the peasant house because it just wouldn't have looked good. So I honestly probably should have expanded the house and just done one back here and then did a garden. Because I think this is how big the lot is. Like, I think I have more back here and this area. We can maybe spend the day with Edric, trying to learn more about him and determine what he's going to do. Because I really don't know what I want to do with his life. I was going through and I was like, oh, maybe he will be. Oh, he's already awake. Sir, I'm literally trying to tell your life story and you're awake. Set up his needs and then I'll talk more on him. Like, I was thinking I want him to marry maybe like a lady, but he's still a serf. I believe with the challenge rules, you have to go from serf to peasant to middle class, then to royalty. And in order to be not a serf, you have to either pay your way out, or that's my only option now because I played past the Black Plague. If I had have bought us out of serfdom before the Black Plague, I could have had a different option, but I was very slow with, we just honestly didn't have that many family members because none of our children would survive to adulthood. So it was very hard, which is one reason I'm thinking maybe I try and push Edric toward a quick marriage. And maybe it's not someone he fully knows yet, but maybe in like later in life he finds his true love, because that's his ultimate goal, is to find his soulmate. So I just yeah, I don't know if that's my plan or not. Oh, and he's got lack of practice. Oh, Edric is losing focus and mental skills. Keep practicing to get it back. And then he's upset about the person that died that he literally never met. He's got 2 days from loss in the family. He still wants to escape this family. He feels like he's missing out on dreams. He says it can get frustrating. Oh my gosh, come back. It can get frustrating when a simple task keeps getting disregarded. And then he's got low fun and it looks like maybe somebody walked in on him going to the bathroom. So he wants to hug someone, discuss his fear of unfulfilled dreams, chat with Thomas, and have some fun. Did you get fun from practicing swordman? Were you feeling like you liked that? He wants to practice his mental skills. That was from the practice made just perfect. These Sims learn skills faster, even if they are a little slower at first. What is going on? One of my hens is dying. I believe we also have a birthday today. Wait, we missed a birthday. We missed a birthday, guys. It was Thomas's birthday. I wonder if maybe I switch over to Helena's household and then just add Edric into their family real quick. So let's do that because we gotta have Thomas's birthday. He's aging up into an adult, which means he could potentially roll a... My gosh, his death roll is anything below a 9? He could die? This doesn't seem correct. I didn't think Thomas was that old. It makes sense. He has 4 kids. So I'll introduce you guys to Thomas as well. Thomas and Helena is who we're going in to see. This is Thomas. It's currently 4:11 in the morning, but it's fine. This is Thomas, and that is Henry. Right here, Henry's brother. Henry was a Gen 3 heir. Thomas was one of our side households. He has a wife here, Helena. Helena and him have had 3 children together, and that is Elias, right here. Cedric. Oop. Where is he at? This toddler. Cedric. They're twins. These 2 are twins. And then she just gave birth to Simon. This child right here. Margaret. They have another child that lives with them. Margaret's mom is actually, she died in childbirth. Her name was Olivia, and that was Thomas's like first ever love. Like, he really did. He loved her. That was his soulmate. And unfortunately, I think they only had 2 kids together, and then she died in childbirth with, I think, one of Margaret's what would have been a younger sibling, but they did not survive. So, with all of that being said, before we age up Thomas, I'm 100% having Helena and Thomas try for a baby. Because if we can have a baby, that would be great. And so far, Helena has done well in her roles of giving birth. It's been pretty chill. She hasn't struggled. Oh no, Thomas is too sad to try for a baby. Everybody's so sad. Let's take care of the farm. And then maybe it will, I don't know, make you feel better. You can hatch an egg. I bet that will make you feel happier if you hatch one of the little chickens, I think. And then let's make sure we really feed them a lot. They're starving, as you can see. Edric, what are you doing? Why don't you take a shower? Or maybe you can take a thoughtful shower. See, take a soothing shower. It helps clear their mind. We'll let you do that. And then Margaret's upset. Margaret, can you tend this table and sell some stuff off this so that we can have some money? We're gonna start a yard sale. I know, it's so sad. One thing about Margaret also, her mother was a werewolf. She is a werewolf. Sometimes she gets, oh see, she's got a beastly growth spurt going on right now from being a small werewolf. Growing up is weird enough as it is, but now this. You did not take a full shower. Why did you take a half shower and not fill your need right there? And then you could help us clean the llama. That would be helpful. He wants to chat with Thomas, and then I'm gonna have him hug Thomas as well as soon as this llama gets fixed up. Helena, could you make a cake for Thomas? We have enough ingredients. We do, thank goodness. I really didn't want to have to go searching for ingredients. She can make a cake. Oh no, the kid's so hungry. Okay, Thomas, can you help? Can you help? Feed Simon, please. Adopt his care dependent. You're literally his father. What do you mean? I'm so sorry. What? Stepson? Secret child? This is a lie. This is a lie. Who? No. What are you talking about? No, that's not true. That's literally not true. Okay, feed the kid, please. I think I'm gonna delete that thing because it's just not true. I wonder if it's maybe because Helena never technically told him she was pregnant. The Sims is so funny. Please put candles on there before the kids eat. Okay, thank you. Fun fact, I did not realize that Helena also had a fear of being alone. She is experiencing intense anxiety and fear due to a decreased romantic satisfaction in their relationship. If left alone, she will become tense and sad as their satisfaction decreases. Thomas also has this fear. I think that could potentially maybe show where Thomas is not fully happy because just got remarried because he just had one daughter. He had no sons. Why don't we come over here and we can blow out these candles and then we'll do his role. Oh wait, before we do that, like I said, I want them to try for a baby. So I need to work on his feelings. Helena's feeling fine. So why don't you like try and maybe talk with him? Discuss local fishing spots? I don't know. Oh, also, if the background of my Sims is like super loud, please let me know because I noticed on my last video it was super loud and you could not hear me over top of the Sims talking. She's sad now because he's sad. The entire family is just so sad. Why don't we... Okay, stop talking to him. He's made you sad now. Now I definitely can't have you guys try for a baby in these conditions. Let's make some food. Let's just get away from Thomas for a minute. I wonder if we should pull Dahlia in here. This is our mother's horse, by the way. Technically, it's Henry's horse, but Adelaide is taking care of her. So we're gonna come talk to the horse and maybe try and start horse riding. And he really needs a shower. I swear I've given him like 3 showers today. How are we feeling? Are we feeling less sad? No. He's also discontent because in the last episode, for some reason, this man decided, while his pregnant wife was in labor, to become unsatisfied in their relationship. Rude. Still has difficult feelings about the kids. Sir, I'm so sorry. He's so unhappy and I'm just like, what do you want me to do? It's also Nadya's adult role today. Maybe we should just have a party and have everybody over. We could actually do that. We can add an event. Birthday party for Thomas. And then we will invite Henry, Adelaide, Edric, Annora, Nadya. Should be everybody. And then we're just gonna do it 4 o'clock. Sure. That works. Hopefully by 4 o'clock, we're able to get them to try for a baby. Oh wait, Thomas is feeling better. What if Thomas and Helena actually come in here and try for a baby? Yeah, I think that would be perfect. Why are there so many chickens in their room? I think they tried for a baby. Thank goodness. Could you make some food before people show up? No. Because guess what? It's starting now. It's okay. It's okay. Why don't we change it? Yeah. There you go. See, now she feels so happy. And so does Thomas. See, Thomas? See how that works? Who is crying? Is it her? Is she crying in her sleep? Oh no, it was Annora. Why was Annora crying? Why don't you change this child's diaper, please? Again, they just leave their kid in the floor too, apparently. The infants just get left. Oh, see, look at how fancy he's pulled up to this party. He does not look like the rest of his family. I don't think that there's enough food for everyone. And then we'll have Nadya's birthday and Thomas's birthday and... Oh my gosh, not the horse in my house. The horse is in my house. Oh no. Oh no. But I think that because Nadya's aging up into an adult as well, I think it makes sense that they have decided not to have any more kids. They're just going to have Dorothea. Unfortunately, I do think that Thomas and Helena are going to have a ton of kids. Okay, here we go. Are you going to blow out your candles? What are you doing? She's cleaning up. That's literally not what I asked you to do. Thank you. Are you going to blow out your candles after you clean up all the plates? Maybe? No. Now? This birthday party is not very fun. Okay, now she's gonna blow out our candles. Perfect. Oh, she's aging up. There she goes. Into an adult. Birthday! Wow. Okay, now, this is Nadya. Let's remember, this is Edric's stepmom and Henry's current wife. It is a D20. If they roll anything less than a 9, then they do not survive. Okay, Nadya, are you ready? Are you ready, Nadya? Oh, Nadya. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't want to do this. They literally just got married. The only option I have for some reason to off her is to have her be slain by a vicious killer rabbit. So if you'd like to watch that, here is Nadya no longer. Oh, the rabbit literally doesn't exist. Oh, she's just... Oh, okay. Oh, and in the meantime, Helena's yelling about how she's mad at Thomas and she'll divorce him. Oh, Nadya Rolfe incurred the wrath of a vicious killer rabbit and now death awaits her. What a cruel fate. Here's Graham. What happened? I wonder if we could maybe have someone plead for her. Is that a bad thing to do? Maybe we should try it. Ooh, we could demand Nadya be spared. Oh, I think it was too late. It was too late. Oh no, I waited too long. So, Nadya has passed away. We can either begin a new chapter of her life by becoming a ghost, or we can rebirth her. Or no, we actually can't rebirth. It's not an option. But we can... We're just gonna have her become a free roaming ghost. She has a gorgeous tombstone. Oh, that is so fun. Okay, I'm gonna put it out here. Now, Thomas, guess what? It's your birthday now. Can you really quickly actually put some candles on this cake? I'm really scared that there's not gonna be... Thomas, why are you all the way over here? Also, you're about to literally pee your pants and pass out at the same time. Oh, lovely. The toilet was broken. Thomas is never gonna get a freaking birthday at this point. Thomas, can we go blow out your candles? Oh, there he goes. He just aged up. Okay, that was quick. Excuse me, you didn't even give me 2 seconds. Here he is, aged up. Thomas, it's your birthday. Guess what that means? We get to roll. Anything below a 9 means that he does not survive. I'm really hoping that it's above a 9. I really don't want him to die. I'm like, oh, 1. That, like, might possibly be the worst score he could have got. Because the 1 is... Come on. At that point, it's... Yeah, the dice really did not want you to live. Oh, he's so sad. Grimm's not even left the lot yet. I'm giving him some more work. Oh, there goes another killer rabbit. Oh, in front of his kid. Oh, that's some childhood trauma. Oh, there's so many Sims on this lot. It's stressing me out. I don't see his gravestone. It didn't give me a gravestone for him. I wonder if it put it in someone else's inventory? No. Oh. And unfortunately, Edric's just seen 2 of his close family members pass away. It's really driving his want to be left alone, be distant from his family, all of those things. I'm gonna switch back to the other household to see how they're doing, and honestly to give Helena a couple of hours to settle out the twins and stuff without me playing them, because it's stressing me out to have to play with the twin toddlers. So like, why are they so dirty and why are they running away? We only have 4 people in this household now, and Dorothea also has no mother anymore. Everybody's so sad. We've got Henry here, who's got widower from losing a true love. A few things are sadder than when spouses are separated by death, and then he's got loss in the family. Oh no, from losing a sibling. It's hard to see those closest to us pass away. Henry can find some solace by mourning at a tombstone or urn. Unfortunately, we do not have a tombstone or urn for Thomas. I don't know where it went. I can 100% guarantee you that Edric is going to move out as fast as possible. He already dislikes his family, like his parents already getting a divorce and all of that. And I think if he sees his dad just get automatically remarried after losing Nadya, he's just going to be like, literally, what is the point? But they're going to go to school in an hour. I'm going to try and solve a bunch of their moodlets before they go. Annora is perfectly fine. She wants to be friendly with Edric, though. But he's too busy working on his needs. I really don't want to wait to see if Helena's pregnant. I want to double check. Like, I don't want to see if a baby bump pops up. I think I'm going to do it. Are you guys, you ready? You ready? Pregnant? She is pregnant. She's pregnant with another male. This would be a 4th son. Goodness gracious. What if we go chat with Helena? Let's go see. They haven't really talked that much. Joke about bad lovers? I feel like that might be too insane. Why don't we just have a deep conversation? No? Okay. We can maybe ask for advice. I don't know. We'll just talk to her. Looks like we've got something for Edric here while he's in school. So he wants to aid a friend. Edric's friend hasn't studied for the big exam today. Since he's taking it earlier in the day, Edric could easily remember the questions and slip his friend the answers. Should he do it, or should he let the friend figure it out? I think because Edric is so distant with his family, he would be really close with his friends. So I think he would share the answers. So let's do that. They're just whispering to one another about sad things about their significant others. Let's do a deep conversation. Oh, he's walking away. He's gonna go talk to the chickens. Smother the white hen with love. That's fine. You can do that. Is it this one? Yeah. Oh, whoop. Yeah. Why don't we also feed the chickens and clean and collect eggs? Margaret's also so sad. What if we go give Margaret a hug? Oh, he would 100% just love up on Margaret so much. Maybe play rock, paper, scissors with her, and you can do best of 3. Yeah, let's hang out with Margaret for a little bit. She just lost her dad, and her mom also, she's never really been around. Oh, we could do the best hug ever. Look at how cute this interaction is. Okay, it makes me just so happy. Sorry, I need to take a photo. Just love these Sims so much. I do have Dorothea's birthday today. I don't want to do it though. It's making me so scared. Can I make a cake? I need flour or sugar. What would I need to do to make too much? I would need to go foraging. She started showing it. She should start showing at some point today. I do want them to continue to talk. Oh wait, the kids just got home. They both returned with a project. Oh no. And then can you repair this, please? Oh, she's just... Oh, this is making me so sad. I know this is not her actual dad's grave, but I think it's the same type of interaction. Oh my god. This is so sad. Oh, she's really crying a lot over it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Margaret. I know. Helena's popped. Look, her belly has popped. So she definitely knows she's pregnant now. I'm gonna have her come over here and tell Henry. We're gonna share big news. Yeah, let's see. At this point, every sim day is 3 months in if we were thinking in real life terms. It's at this point been 3 months since Thomas and Nadya passed away. So she's just found out she's pregnant. It's 3 months past. What do I do? I've got 3 kids at home, or she's got 4 kids at home with Margaret. Henry's been hanging out with Margaret, trying to make sure she's just crying. I don't know what to do. Henry said, I'm sorry for your loss. I just want them to talk to each other. We're going to tell a couple jokes, try and be a little funny. Do an inside joke. She can ask him to accompany childbirth. I think she would. She just asked him to accompany her childbirth because her freaking husband just died. She just found out she's pregnant and he says, I'm sorry, but that's a weird thing to ask someone you barely know. Why me? I'm sorry. What do you mean? So, what if we try and get to know her again? Let's do that. Because I don't even know all of her traits. He's really close to losing all of his sad moodlets. Like, he'll probably lose them tomorrow. And he's got a desire for excitement. Guys, this is all lining up really well for my storyline that I'm trying to create. So, desire for excitement. Henry is feeling bored and wants more out of life. Things are just blah right now. Also was Dorothea's birthday. Oh my god, wait, guys. I was too busy. Let's pick her up real quick. Why can you not pick up your kid? Please pick her up and then we'll have her birthday. I'm gonna go ahead and just do her roll right now. This is for her toddler birthday. If she rolls a 4 or an 8, she does not survive. Oh, come on. A 3. Okay, I'm fine with that. There she goes. Oh, and she was a happy infant. Oh, although not perfect, Dorothea was quite a happy infant. Dorothea will tend to build positive relationships with Sims around her. That's nice to know. And then we've got toddlers. Days spent playing with toys, exploring the world, and learning to communicate with words instead of tears. Oh, wait, this is the perfect time to start skill building for the future. Let's randomize a trait because I really don't like to actually pick these traits, but she's going to be inquisitive, which makes sense because it was a cautious infant. Inquisitive are curious and explorers. These toddler gains thinking skills faster. They are happiest when learning something and sad if they haven't learned anything lately. I have a feeling that Dorothea and Annora are going to be so close. She's going to be like her main caretaker, so I think it's going to just cause her. Unfortunately, we've had so many things going on. We haven't really been able to focus on what we wanted to with his life. Just kind of background on all of the family in general. Still don't really know what we want to do with him. Like I said, he's eligible to marry, but I don't want him to marry fast. We've had marriages happen in the past that are extremely don't really care about one another and all of that, and I don't want to do that. I think maybe having him go out and maybe learn more about himself, just learn who he is before he decides to get married, because it'll be okay. We have quite a few family members at this point. We don't have to stress about survival at this point. Oh, Annora's also going through the same phase as Edric, where she feels distant. So this teen has become distant. Being near and interacting with family has started to stress them out. The world just doesn't understand them. I wonder if that's because she's been taking care of Dorothea so much. She's not, supposed to be in this environment yet. I haven't had any children. I'm not married. All these things. She's only 15. I don't know. I'm pretty sure everyone has developed the technophobe lifestyle because Annora has it. Annora has a technophobe. Henry has a technophobe. Good. I don't want them pulling out their phones. Annora's fun is pretty decent. Why don't you eat something? Because you're going to go to school here in 2 hours. And then you can use the bathroom. And then Henry, whenever you are done taking a... Oh, you've got to use the bathroom too. He's got a lot of needs to be fixed. I've put Dorothea to bed, and then at some point we'll have her... Oh, she's just going to use her diaper, actually. She's not gonna potty. That's fine. How are you doing, Edric? Feel very unsociable. I want to see if I can send him to school today to meet some people. Maybe he meets a girl at school. Okay? Because he's not meeting anyone right now because I haven't been able to leave the house because I'm focusing on the other Sims. Once I get the Helena thing figured out, I think we'll probably be leaving more often because it's going to be such a big household if we join Helena's household and Henry's household. I think, honestly, we might have too many Sims. Like, we might not have enough slots. I might have to increase the amount of Sims that can be in the game. By the way, Simon's birthday. So we have to do Simon's birthday. But first, I want to see if I can try and get Helena and Henry to figure out their lives. Why don't we add her to the household and bring her over here? Helena! Hi girl, how are you? How are you? We have something to chat about, okay? We'd love to chat with you. To a deep conversation. Why don't you ask her about her pregnancy? Discuss your fears. Oh, she's self-absorbed. She's self-absorbed and materialistic. Ask for a secret about Thomas. Let's see. Or, no, honestly, I think he would ask for a secret about Adelaide. He does not like Adelaide. See if she has any tea on Adelaide. If anyone had anything on Adelaide, it would be Henry. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. You know what that means? It would be perfect. It'd be perfect to spend married. What do we think about that? Oh, we do have a scandal on Adelaide. What is this? A potential new scandal. So it would appear that Adelaide Rolfe may be hiding a scandal. Adelaide has been using the voodoo doll on other Sims they won't like. Finding out their autonomy was turned off. Would you like to accept the secret and add it to your notebook? Oh, 100%. I bet he's probably, oh, she's voodooing me. It looks like Henry here has a grief type. Let's see. We've got one right here. Whether it be a divorce, loss of job, or losing a loved one, grief is normal. So Henry feels as though it's best to project a sense of optimism even while carrying a heavy burden. Okay. Okay, so he's got the holding it together grief type. Let's see. Where's it at? Holding it together. Sims with this grief type manage their grief with a positive outlook on life. They try to project confident emotions during the day today. However, sometimes sad emotions are able to slip their way in. I think that is very accurate of how Henry is acting. I think trying to... Oh, look, he's got charm and ask an indecent question already locked and loaded. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's try it. Let's see. In front of Adelaide, though. He's not in here, but he's gonna come in here. Adelaide, why don't you... Oh, she didn't like that. Ooh. Okay, never mind. That was a bit much. That was a bit much. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was my fault. Well, yeah, I should calm down. Let's actually talk to her. Why don't you actually be chill with her? Anything that we can do that would be, like, nice? No. Oh, what did she just do that he did not like? Whatever. We're just gonna take a bath. Stop trying to talk to her. You stink too bad. And then we'll eat some food. Ooh, Henry's got an early midlife crisis, though. Life seems to be passing Henry by these days. It's the same thing day in and day out with nothing to really show for it. It might be time for a change. What do we mean by that? Every day is just the same old thing. Time is passing way too fast, and Henry is not getting any younger. True. Okay, after you eat, you can come out here and try and talk to Helena again. Annora's mad. She said time to wear black. Sad because I'm sad. You wouldn't understand. Nobody would understand. Okay. I really need Simon's birthday to happen, and we'll just reassess the situation with Henry and Helena. I think that they would do a marriage that was like a hidden or a secret marriage, and I think those cost 2,000 simoleons. Which would not be an issue. Where is Simon? Oh, he's just on the ground? On the ground? Okay, that's fine. Now, if he rolls a 4 or an 8, he does not survive. A 13? Okay, I can do that. I can do a 13. So, let's age him up. And set age to toddler. So, the children are aging fine. I feel like I'm jinxing myself every time I say something like that because I had such an issue with having kids pass away in the first like 20 years of my gameplay. Again, please stop touching the kid. Please. Oh, there he goes. He aged up. Okay. So replacing the cautious trait for him, he's not a happy or unhappy infant, but he is an independent toddler. These toddlers love their freedom and don't like to take orders from caregivers. They gain extra skill when they are left alone and need less attention than other toddlers. Perfect. He's so cute too. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to show you guys all of Helena's children side by side, because let me tell you, that's him a godsend to our bloodline. Okay, she has made, they're just so freaking cute. So we've got, this is Simon just aged up. Look at how cute he is. I have not touched this sim. He's so freaking cute. And then we've got his twin brothers. This is one twin. Wow, so freaking cute. And then we have, this is another twin brother. This is Cedric. So we had Elias was first. This is Cedric. And then we've got, this is Simon. What in the world? And Margaret's cute. Margaret is cute. No, she is actually really cute. We had 4 birthdays. The first birthday was for Nadya. The second birthday was for Thomas. Third birthday was for Dorothea. And the fourth birthday was for Simon. Had a lot of birthdays this year. We typically don't have that many, but we've just been having a lot of new Sims added. So it's been fun and gives us some things to do. But with that being said, I have nothing else in this household that I want to do before the end of this year. So I will see you guys in the next part. I don't know what I'm going to do with Edric currently, but I'm figuring out. Leave me some suggestions on what you think I should do with him. If we think maybe he should try and get married soon, if we should get married like later in life. It stresses me out to do that because we just haven't had, I don't want him to die without having had a child that can succeed him. But also, whenever Helena has another baby, we'll have 4 males who would be in line to take his place. We're not jinxing this. With that being said, I'm going to end this part here. I hope you guys have had a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.